Well, hello there. I'm Rachel Hain, and you're watching my quarantine enrichment activity. And this is a video on how not to be lame while singing, aka how to put emotion and feeling behind the songs you are singing. Okay, we've all seen it. Whether it's your little sister's 5th grade choir, or even in some cases, college choirs, nothing is more torturous than watching a choir that sings like this.
The King of Kings is King of all the kings.
Yeah, it's boring, it's lame.
It's actually used in the US government as a form of torture on aliens. But don't tell anyone.
The truth is, no matter how correct your singing is, notes or rhythms wise, if you're hard to watch, your performance will be less enjoyable for everyone involved. Okay, so how do we fix it? Where do we even begin? Analyze your music. Take time to read every word to understand the emotion that the piece is trying to convey. Songs are essentially stories in musical form. They have ups and downs, exposition, climax, and are constantly changing between sections. Take Rampono by Sidney Guillaume.
I am so sorry.
In the very beginning of the song, everyone is waking up and beginning the long process of the day's work. In section B, the emotion switches because they're looking at birds and appreciating nature. But suddenly, they focus back on their work and get into a working rhythm. In part C, during the solo, the workers are slowing down and beginning to become tired. You can interpret this differently. For you, it could be the sun is getting hot or simply exhaustion. But that doesn't mean that your voice should sound tired. It just means that you have to tone down the visual excitement you had before. Until finally part D, when the work is done and you are able to unleash all of your energy in an exciting finale. Now, Rampono is very obviously a story-based song, but for songs that aren't so obvious or don't even have words at all, you may need to dig a little deeper. One easy way to find an emotion for songs without lyrics is looking at the majors or minors of the song. If a song is in a major key, they tend to be more joyous, happy, and upbeat, while minor keys tend to take a more somber, melancholic tone. However, this is not always the case, and when in doubt, you are always able to ask your director what he or she wants to see and hear from you emotionally from the piece. Next step is interacting with your audience. This doesn't mean that you have to walk off stage to go vocally seduce your lover. It just means that you are allowed to look at the audience and make eye contact. Making eye contact with someone is a great way to impact them. To avoid looking like a creep and staring someone down, a good rule is to switch directions every time you take a breath. However, if you're shy and aren't comfortable with this yet, try practicing in your choir room during rehearsal. Look at different corners of the room as if there was a pretend audience, and you're making eye contact with them. Remember, practice how you are going to perform. Okay, final note. There is one thing, one critical ability, one essential little knowledge thing that will help you improve your performance drastically. I'm talking about torture to performing for the Queen of England difference. That's confidence, baby! When I was a wee lass, I was told a very important phrase that stuck with me to this day. If you feel like what you're doing is stupid, you're going to look stupid. You know, it was harsh and 7-year-old me almost cried, but after 10 years, I'm finally able to understand the importance behind that phrase. If you act with confidence, you always look like you know what you're doing, even if you don't. And that's how I passed speech class. Lego. True confidence takes time, and it may be something you need to work on your own. But when in a bind, fake it till you make it. If you look like you're enjoying yourself, it shows. If you're worried about sticking out, trust me, it sticks out a lot more when you look terrified or you look like you don't even want to be on stage. When my own confidence is lacking, I think back to Beyonce. One of the most talented women who have ever graced this earth. Don't fight me on this. She created a stage persona for herself called Sasha Fierce to help her with her confidence while performing. If Beyonce couldn't do something, Sasha Fierce could. If you need to, create your own persona to help you to perform, because if Beyonce does it, so can you. Alright, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you guys are having a good time doing whatever. Stay safe and be confident. Bye.